Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
I take away my $10 offer.
My $2 offer is still there.
We are your go-to fantasy football advice of maybe what to do, but more than likely what not to do. We have had some good calls in the past, 16 weeks or so, 15 weeks or so, but
Some good and bad.
I must admit, I've had way better calls on here than I did my own team. So
That's usually how it has worked for me as well.
Yep. So it's Fullbuddy Cast, Fantasy Football. This is the Sunday morning edition. We've got Craig Bentley, his brother.
What up?
the Energy Man, Corey Bentley, and me, Travis Kenny. We're going to do what we usually do. This is week 15. We're rolling through. I'm still in the playoffs, but I got eliminated in one. I'm now in the fourth place bracket in one. I am completely out in two. I have advanced to some quarterfinals or semifinals or whatever for this week, except I had Derek Carr, and that sucks. So my first pick, grab him, go back in time, get Marcus Mariota, start him. You're not gonna be okay with that. It's a weird one. And actually, let's see what the other one I am in. I won. I had Lamar Jackson last Monday night, and it was. I thought I was
Poopgate.
Oh, I was so mad. I thought I was going to lose to my dad, how do I uncle, and he had a great team. But I had Derrick Henry. Lamar
Did you
Jackson.
make a video telling him how to do winning fantasy football?
Yeah, Uncle Rob, this is how you win. All right, so we're going to do our stardoms. You guys, by the way, last week when I was reading them, you have on paper, take a picture of it. You send me a screenshot of what's on your phone.
Yeah, of my notes.
That helped big time because I could differentiate who was who. So thank you for not doing the same thing.
you couldn't just tell by who made what picks.
Well, and I like how you
Philly in the upset. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, they surprised me.
And actually, both of you guys, you do a nice, hey, it's my full pick of the week or full buddy of the week, which is nice. But then you don't give any substance of it.
That's because I talk it when I know what I'm going to say.
You gave good substance, so that was nice. So if you could be title it more like him, and if you could, Corey,
That's why we do this together.
That's why I just come here.
I just bring the flash. He brings the substance.
all right, you go ahead and give me. I'm going to plug this in. You give me your full buddy of the week.
Okay.
Start of the week.
So my start of the week, I'm going all the way back to week 3. Start Mike Davis. I'm just done. I don't care. I don't know why I'm here. Starting Mike Davis.
I guess that's a solid start. How can you go wrong with Mike Davis? I might regret this because I don't want this to go back and ruin what's happening because I'm so excited. But I'm going with Jonathan Taylor. He's on a hot streak. He's playing Houston.
Gosh.
Houston's 31 against the running back.
Gosh.
Jonathan Taylor.
They're really picking.
All the way.
So you're choosing Jonathan Taylor again.
Jonathan Taylor.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's on a hot streak.
But you're choosing are they going to do running back by committee with Himes and
the last 2 weeks,
Wilkins?
he's been putting up over 100 yards and touchdowns. So
when
he looks good now. I don't know what happened. Somebody went and slapped him in the face.
he probably just saw how great other people were doing, and he's like, this is my last shot. I've got to do this. He was probably listening to Eminem the entire time. He only got one shot.
Mom's spaghetti. And the remedy is Houston's run defense.
So you think that's just going to be, they're just going to give it up like crazy?
Yes.
I thought that's how the Raiders, I thought the Raiders were going to be giving up, or I thought they were going to, on last night, I thought they were going to be doing a ton of What am I trying to say right now? Oh, to Keenan Allen. I couldn't believe Keenan Allen got nothing.
He was so limited because he was hurt. If you saw that first play he had where he ran that out in the end zone and they missed the throw, he looked like he couldn't come out of the break.
He yelled not to sit him. So
Yeah. He made sure he's out there. He just couldn't move.
Don't sit me. And then the other one, I'm in. All right. So my pick is going to be Hines, actually. No, I'm kidding. I was going to say that Aaron Jones running against, I think it's going to be the battle of the running backs with Aaron Jones going up against the Mike Davis Carolina Panthers. It's going to be a run. Weather looks okay. I also like, believe it or not, against my Seahawks, I like McKissick. McKissick is kind of playing pretty hot right now, and he's going against the Seahawks. And if you could just throw a couple of those out routes, little run, and it's raining. It's supposed to be raining as well. So always good for the run. Derrick Henry, if you don't have him, pick him up.
He's pretty good.
might be a good start. This
Yeah, if you got Patrick Mahomes, probably can start him too. Tyreek. Who we sitting though? Who do we not like?
So I'm going to go ahead and sit, and hopefully you have a better option. Some of you might not. You might have, have to go with what got you to where you're at. But I'm sitting Zeke this week. I'm sitting Zeke because the 49ers give up like the fifth fewest points to running backs. Zeke's numbers the last 3 weeks, I got it right here for you because I deuced this substance you're talking about.
Yes.
Substance.
Week 12, 32
we
yards.
got a test after this, by the way, too.
Week 13, 77 yards. Week 14, 48 yards. I'm sitting Zeke this week.
And who are they playing?
49ers.
Niners.
Zeke don't eat.
I haven't heard this much bass travel through a neighborhood since like in high school. Did you guys feel that? I felt that in my chest.
It's Cadillac.
It's gone. Oh, it's my 67 Cadillac. You're right. All right. Who are you doing?
I gotta go. I gotta go see if they threw any mags out the window. So I am benching. So Jamison Crowder scored 2 touchdowns. Surprisingly. So somebody might go off and say, hey, I'm going to start this guy. I wouldn't. They're playing the Rams. They're number 1 against wide receivers and quarterbacks for their defense. And then I am limiting my expectations with Watson against the Colts because the Colts have been good against quarterbacks.
Are you starting Cam Akers now? I feel I had Cam Akers at the beginning of the season, and he was not doing as much.
I think he's taken over.
He's doing it.
I think he's, getting like 80% of the snap share now or something like that?
He's looking good.
No.
My bench him if you haven't benched him, bench him. He gives me hope every week, only for me to scream at my TV in anger. You may be thinking Melvin Gordon. That does happen. James Conner. I just want to scream in his face. And I don't think I've ever wanted to scream in a person's face before as much as I do with James Conner. Sit him. He's questionable anyways right now, but he is just a turd. And it's just so frustrating week in and week out. So if you got James Conner, sit him. They're actually going up, I think they're going up against a actually really good, like you would want to start against the Cincinnati Bengals. But for whatever reason, the Steelers just they and Roethlisberger. Someone said that, I don't know if you saw that meme, but what Roethlisberger looks like when he's throwing right now is like your uncle that on Thanksgiving Day that you begged to go outside and throw the ball out in the street with after him eating like 3 courses of food.
When you're throwing like 70 times a game, doesn't help.
Are you going to bench Connor?
I don't know.
You should maybe.
It's Monday Night Player. I don't know.
You can always probably pick up like Dwayne or Deontay Johnson or whatever too. So maybe
he's on a team, but somebody actually dropped Connor in our league, and he went and picked him up to play him against me.
I would. Oh, are you? What?
It doesn't matter. We're not in the playoffs.
We're not. We're playing in a bowl that's not a good one against each other.
Any other bench?
So I would be I'd be sitting Terry McLaurin at Seattle. I think Seattle's secondary has been decent the last month. So, and with Smith out, probably benching him.
What about you?
I got another start.
Who you starting?
Allen Robinson against
Well,
Minnesota.
Of course.
31st against them.
Yeah, of course. If you're sitting there going, what should I do with Allen Robinson? Then just quit fantasy football.
Ooh, I got another start. Aaron Rodgers.
I guess I did make fun of you. I think
I guarantee there are people that are going to choose between like Rodgers and Mahomes because they got two good guys on their team and they have to make a choice.
you know who's been
Which one are you choosing?
I don't know.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Actually.
You know who's been sneaky good the past 3 weeks, and if is probably going to be a definite starter, is David Montgomery. David Montgomery has been, prior to this, an average pedestrian running back, getting in the teens, getting the 12 points, and the 10 points, and the 15 points. Last 3 games, 27, 27, 28, and they're going up against the Minnesota Vikings who give up run.
Trubinsky's actually looked decent too.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Yeah. Just enough to give the Bears fans hope for next season.
But then he sucked again.
Yeah. My other bench of the millennium is going to be, and I think a lot of people are going to think that I'm crazy about it, but I kind of feel, well,
Say Allen Robinson.
no, I feel Tom Brady is going to throw up a major goose egg against Atlanta, and I don't know why.
Ooh.
I don't know why.
He strongly disagrees with
I
you.
disagree with that.
I mean, the Falcons give up some passes, but I feel like Tom Brady is just going to be
I had him on my notes up here in parentheses as a possible to tell people to start him.
really
I did.
okay. Do you want to do a little $5 bet?
On how many? On what?
I don't think
Total fantasy points.
I don't think he's going to score over 20.
That depends on what league you're in, though.
Okay, then I don't think.
I got him throwing for 2 touchdowns and 250.
How about this instead? Top 10? Do you think he's going to be in the top 10 of quarterbacks
For the week?
for the week?
Take that bet. Take
Yeah.
that bet.
I'll take that, man.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. Top 8? I'll go top 8. Top 8. I don't think he's in the top 8. And we can count 8 as one of those spots. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
How much do you already owe me?
$5. Like $10 maybe.
I'll go 5.
$5 on that.
Top 8.
Okay, all right. He's not. He's gonna. I'm be the biggest Falcons fan.
Aren't you still in the playoffs in one of your leagues? You're not even going to care about it. You're gonna be like, this Tom Brady thing better work out.
Yeah. I got Mike Evans and Gronk. I'm like, no, stop throwing it to him.
You should start Mike Evans.
Who are you starting between? This is just more of a who you're starting right now. Against the Jets, are you starting Cooper Kupp or are you starting Robert Woods?
I think you got to.
Like which one?
Which one, though?
Oh,
Which
if
one's
you had to
gonna-
choose between one or the
Yeah,
other?
yeah.
I'd probably lean Cup, but it's pretty close.
Ollie and Woods, then.
Way to lean the opposite direction.
All right, who you grabbing off the waiver wire if you can at this point? Like, is there anybody?
So I just threw a couple in here. They're both running backs. If you're
Fournette?
really looking, well, yeah, if he's on it, I mean, he's going to start this week. But I got Wilson Jr., 49ers running back.
Which is weird how he's just taken over for Mostert.
Yeah, I don't know. And Lynn Bowden,
Yeah.
Miami running back.
Oh, because
I will say this. He's making that claim, and he's actually starting him, at least right now.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
My guy is either Irv Smith Jr., the tight end for the Vikings, especially if Rudolph's out. Smith got I think 4 or 5 catches for 70, I think, with a touchdown last week. So he's actually leaning up if Rudolph is gone. Or Keelan Cole on the Jags if he's still out there. It's a sneaky good receiver.
Sneaky good receiver, and you've got what's his bananas being like he came back with a vengeance. Gardner came back pretty hard.
Minshew Mania is back.
Yeah. I'm gonna say grab Russell Gage. If you don't have Russell Gage and you need somebody, specifically if you got Julio Jones who's already been ruled out for week 15, go ahead and grab Russell Gage. He's the one to start for that. Any more, pick him up off the waiver wire. All right. What is your pick? What's your pick what's your lock?
I got Steelers over Bengals as my lock this week. They're not going to lose again.
What did we say? What did we say about last week. I want to say like there was an upset, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
Last week, the Eagles, I chose as they were going
I
to lose.
took the Eagles as my upset last week, and look what happened.
I had the Saints as my lock. He had them as the upset, and the
And
Eagles won.
didn't the Steelers? The Steelers lost to who they lose to?
Who did they play last week?
They lost, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they've lost 2 in a row.
I can't remember.
They lost to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh, it was to Buffalo. Yeah. That was a hard bounce back game because they lost prior to.
Yeah.
Forget who they lost.
Not 3 in a row, though.
Yeah.
They got the Bengals easy.
You think so? Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going Tennessee over Detroit.
Okay. My lock is the Colts over the Texans.
Stop picking the Colts.
I think that they.
Oh, my God.
Congratulations on the Super Bowl this year, Colts.
It's going to be a rough weekend.
I think that Deshaun Watson being down Will Fuller, it's a little rough for him. They do not have a running game, and the Colts just have a pretty solid defense. If they could just figure out their running back situation, what it seems like they have, they'd be good to go. And T.Y. Hilton is heating up finally. He was not around for the first half of the season, it seemed like.
First 10 games.
Yeah, and then
It's almost like he was just hurt and just stayed in the corner.
and then Pittman looking good too. Big Colts fan right now.
I'm excited for you.
And you can't sleep on Jack Doyle. You want to sleep on Jack Doyle, but you cannot sleep on Jack Doyle. What do you guys got for? I'm curious. What do you guys got for Patriots Dolphins?
I'd go Dolphins.
I took Dolphins in the pick 'em.
What do you guys got for kind of what's the other one here? Oh, Vikings Bears. They're both 6 and 7.
Duh, Bears.
That's close. I'd lean Bears right now. They're actually pretty hot on offense right now.
Are you thinking that Niners or Cowboys?
I go Niners.
After saying start Zeke.
I
said
said
bench
not to
Zeke.
start them.
Oh, you did.
Are you listening to what
You're
same
right.
thing we're talking about?
I'll go Cowboys to be opposite of you.
You guys are ridiculous. All right, Falcons, Bucks.
I'm going Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks.
So what's
Brady for 300?
your guys' upset then?
My upset's Philly over Arizona.
And I have the same upset to make up for what I did last week. Eagles are going to win.
Eagles over Arizona. I'm gonna go. Saints Chiefs. That's tempting.
Breeze is back,
Yeah, that means Kamara's back too.
but Michael Thomas is out.
Well, that,
Breeze didn't throw to him anyway.
yeah, the first 5 or 6. I'm gonna go.
Jared Cook time.
Where it's gonna be in the dome. You guys are taking Chiefs?
I would go Chiefs.
I would go Chiefs.
I like the Saints. I'm going Saints. Browns, Bengals, Steelers. You're saying Steelers. What's the score on that? What would you say the score is on that game?
A lot to a little.
It's a Monday night tiebreaker. I'm gonna say they're not gonna score that much. I'm gonna say 35. That's my.
I'll go 42.
55.
55? I hope not. You're starting Roethlisberger.
How come I can't say my frickin' picks? Such a stupid thing. Oh, here we go. That's why. All right, now I say my picks.
Better question. I got one for you.
Yeah.
Jets cover the spread this week.
Which is what?
Last time I heard it was 11.5.
And they're playing. Who are they playing? Charger or Ram? No, Rams.
Yeah.
Dude, I think the Rams are going to blow them the frick out.
11.5 points in NFL game.
Are you trying to get me to start Goff over Jackson?
If it's at home, dude, for whatever reason, if Goff is in another stadium other than the LA Coliseum or wherever the frick they play,
He's trying to goad me into it.
he is so bad. He is so bad elsewhere.
I picked up Goff for next week.
All right. Well, there was no scary questions this week. Oh, wait. You know what?
He probably should have asked about defenses.
He
Still got 4 of them.
Maybe he did ask me late. Oh, yeah. He asked me late on like Saturday. Seahawks D versus Jets. This was last week. Keep up the good work. Did he end Garrett Duvall's season?
He did.
He did.
Wow. Scary Skellies. How bad was it?
It was pretty good. Pretty bad.
Who has Henry in your guys'
He
league?
does.
Jared.
Who has Lamar?
I do.
Who has Diggs?
Brandon.
I think so.
Jared has Mahomes and Henry
Yeah.
and Taylor and Ridley.
Oh my gosh!
His team's pretty stacked.
Oh my gosh! Is he the lock right now? Is he the favored one to make it all the way?
I think he was a 1 seed.
He was the 1 seed.
Yeah,
And where are we at right now with you guys?
First week.
first
playoffs.
week of the playoffs.
This is the first week. One round, boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Top 4,
Yep.
and you guys are playing for the toilet,
Yep.
Oh, you got that from what I said?
the big toilet bowl. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Appreciate having Craig and Corey on. Any last words before you guys, since you guys are playing each other, a little trash talk back and forth.
It does no good for me. I don't care.
Oh, he's in my head now.
Hey, real quick, who do you want him to start, Craig? Who do you want Corey to
Well, he's
start?
got 5 Ravens, so he's just gonna start them all anyway.
Yep, that's probably true.
and then are you just Monday night? Are you?
I'm trying to figure out how to get like Steelers versus Ravens, but I can't pick up enough people that Steelers have that other people have.
I picked up Benny Snell just so you couldn't, just in case Connor was out.
All right, well, everyone, thanks for listening. We'll have to find out next week of how Craig and Corey did. See who won. You guys got money right on it ever? Like any little side brother bet or anything?
Well, there's $20.
Always between you two? Oh wait, because of the toilet bowl.
The penalty.
But what I'm saying is, do you guys have a brother bet? Like you owe me
He never wanted to do it because he always loses.
wedgie? Can we say an on-air wedgie? An on-air wedgie next week?
No.
Again, see, not
What
confident.
I was going to say something else, but you wouldn't agree to it anyway.
Okay, how about Bangkok?
And it's 2 weeks long, too.
Yeah,
How about a
yeah.
Bangkok? A standing Bangkok.
It's 2 weeks long.
Okay, for 2 weeks from now. Do you guys want to do a Bangkok? Do you guys want to do a wedgie?
2 weeks from now, I'm not doing
Wet
this
Willie?
anymore.
Especially if I win somehow.
It's been just complete torture to listen to the picks.
He's like, is it garage night yet? Because this football stuff sucks.
Well, we're doing XFL, and we got the NBA basketball season coming up as well. Every night. All right, well, I will start. All right, well, thanks for listening. Send us your questions, and have a great week. Go Seahawks.
Go Eagles.
Go Colts.
Go Colts.
No.
Big fan.
Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy.